So I think it's just important to understand that like it's not going to happen overnight. Like I said, I started producing music in 2014. It's 2024. So that's 10 years of getting to where I'm at now. And I'm still not, necessarily in a space where I can say I live off my music, I eat off of my music, and that's all that it requires of me. So I think it's important for people to like understand that it takes work. And even like virability, it has to be sustainable, otherwise it's gonna fizzle out, and the same as easy as it came in. So I think it goes again back to like knowing who you are and knowing who you attract, and understanding that like that is your audience, the people that connect with you, the people that just reach out and say, hey, like I love your music, really like under asking them like, why do you love my music? What is it about it that drew you to me? So it's just like research, I would say, getting feedback, but not necessarily feedback on like the music itself. At least for me, I don't prefer to get like critiqued on my music, because at the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from making music that I like.
Yeah.
So it's more so about like, okay, what specific ones that I'm already creating work well with this particular audience, and then understanding that like you can have multiple audiences at one time. It doesn't all have to be streamlined towards one particular area, especially if like you're multifaceted. So it's like more so don't put all your eggs in one basket. If you have the ability to be a producer, reach out to other producers. If you are interested in being a vocal coach, connect with other vocal coaches, and understanding that like as you expand your network and your community, that expands like the reach versus like you having to actually go out and do the foot traffic on your own. Yeah. So yeah, I reach out to a lot of people. If I see a platform that I really like, I reach out and I say, hey, I really love your platform. I would love to collaborate with you, So it's really all you have to do is just ask.
Ask and put yourself out there.
Yeah.
Don't feel like you aren't worth it. That opportunity is there for you because it exists.
And practice.
Like
practice. If you know that you want to do more interviews, start practicing interviews. You can even grab a tripod and write your own questions and make your own interview. You know what I mean? And utilize that as a reel to show other people. They don't have to know that it's you that created the questions. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's really about like thinking outside the box and like sharing all that you are, so that it gives other people the room to say like, oh, okay, like maybe I'm not interested in the music. However, she's a hypnotherapist. So I'm catch up with you on hypnotherapy. But then now I want to listen to the music. Now I like the music. And now I have a hypnotherapy client and somebody who loves my music as well. It's like not being afraid to shine and just be everything that you're meant to be in this lifetime, and trying new things, because you never know like what type of doors that opens to you being able to, take the same intention that you have for your purpose and like repurpose it for an entirely new audience.
If people listen to your music, will they be hypnotized?
No. No.
Are they going to be doing things that they didn't expect to do?
No.
Go ahead and give people the disclaimer.
That's not how it works. Hypnotherapy is really just a guided imagery. And so instead of coaching the conscious mind, which is what talk therapy and counseling does, we actually connect with the subconscious mind, which is where the emotion is stored behind certain behavioral changes that need to happen in order for people to like experience the life that they want to experience. But at the end of the day, all hypnosis is self-hypnosis, and you have to be willing to open yourself to the change. Like no one can I can't go to you and be like, oh, cluck like a chicken, unless you're willingly participating in that. So that's more so like stage hypnotism. But what hypnotherapy actually does is like say, hey, what are things that you're struggling with right now? Now let's take the time through guided imagery for you to go all the way back to the beginning of your memory, to the first time you experienced that. And now let's rephrase it, repurpose it, reimagine it so that it's not as damaging to your ability to be productive in the present.